Hi Arrows, I'm Kashawn and you are watching The Book Archer. Y'all, I'm so excited. I can't even do my regular introduction. This is going to be my TBR for the Biannual Bibliothon. This is or has been my favorite readathon since its inception 2 years ago because they have the best reading challenges. They have video challenges as well. They make it super interactive. This readathon takes place from January 8th to January 14th and it has 7 reading challenges. We're going to get into my TBR, the books that I plan on reading for the Biannual Bibliothon. The first reading challenge for the Biannual Bibliothon is to read the group book. Every readathon they pick one group book, so it's like you become a book club for like a week. I'm not reading it because I don't own it. However, this is the one that sounds the most interesting of all the books that they've done so far, and it is Stalking Jack the Ripper. It just sounds like a good book, so I'm gonna leave it down below if you want to participate in the group book. The second challenge is to read a book that you've been recommended more than once. That book for me is Vicious by V.E. Schwab, also known as Victoria Schwab, but I think for her adult fiction she goes by V.E. Schwab, and for her YA she uses Victoria. I recently did a video with all of my unread books and I was like, yeah, in the comment section just leave the books that I need to read. Everybody and their mama was like, you need to read Vicious, 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 Vicious. Everybody wanted me to read Vicious. So I'm reading Vicious for this readathon. Hopefully I enjoy it. I always hear the most amazing things about it, and I've read work by Victoria Schwab before and I've enjoyed it. I think it's currently a standalone, but I know that it's one of those like when you start out as the good guy and you turn into the villain type of stories or something like that. Y'all know I love villains, so I can't wait to read this. The third challenge is the 2016 new release. So you have to read a 2016 new release, and for me the book that I picked for that is Truthwitch. Truthwitch came out January 3rd, 2016. So this book has been out for a year now and I still haven't read it. People have been talking about how great it is. It has a magic system in it. It's about freaking witches, and I think they have elemental magic, and it's supposed to have a really great friendship and family dynamics, and those are just all the things that I love in my books, especially my fantasy. I've really been wanting to read something by Susan Dennard. Wind Witch comes out in January if it's not already out. I really want to read Truthwitch so I can see what the hype is about this series and read Wind Witch afterwards. The third challenge is to read a book that a booktuber recommends to you. So of course I hit up my best friend in real life and on BookTube, Books and Big Hair. I asked her to recommend me a book. She picked The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I love Morgan Matson. I have had this sitting on my shelf since the day it came out because I purchased it immediately. Morgan Matson's an auto-buy author for me, but I still haven't read this book. I heard that it's really great, and Morgan Matson has already announced her next book, and I kind of don't want to be behind on that. So hopefully I can get this book read. I mean, she didn't have to recommend me a 500-page book for a readathon, but we're gonna make it work. This book also fulfills the challenge of reading a book that you were excited about but never got to. I was super excited when this one came out and I never got to it. So that fulfills this challenge and the read a book a booktuber recommended to you challenge. So the next challenge is to read a retelling. I'm a huge fan of retellings. I like all retellings. I think it's so interesting to see multiple people's interpretation of the same work and how so many stories can span from that. But I decided to go with this series that I have been needing to finish for quite some time and I haven't continued on with. I don't think I read any books in this series last year because I read the first 2 books the year before last. So I'm gonna read the third book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, The Titan's Curse. I know this is a lot of people's favorite in this series. Hopefully I enjoy it. It should be a quick read. This is perfect for a readathon. I really want to get this series wrapped up early in the year, so you might as well start in January. And the last challenge is to read a diverse book. And I decided to go with Shadow Shaper by Jose Daniel Older. I purchased this a few months ago. I've really been interested in reading this. I had a lot of diverse book options for this challenge, but this one is under 300 pages, and seeing as how I'm trying to read 5 books in 1 week, I decided that short and sweet was the way to go. I will definitely talk more about the synopses of these books when I get into my wrap up. So these are all the books that I plan to read for the biannual bibliothon. I'm really excited. I have a 3-day weekend, the last weekend of the readathon. I should be able to get a lot of good reading done. I will leave a link down to everything related to the readathon. Good luck, guys. Happy reading. Are any of you participating in the biannual bibliothon? And if not, what are your favorite readathons? Leave it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at theBookArcher. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!